Right, hi guys. This is my new acquisition. This wasn't sent to me, this was bought with my own money, so I'm just going to do a quick review of this multimeter, and we'll see what's in the box. I did, just for clarity, I filmed this yesterday, but I accidentally deleted the footage, so this isn't like sealed anymore. But I put it all back in the box, basically, as you would get it. So you've got the multimeter in the box, in a case. Move that box away. I'll do this to reveal the multimeter and the probes. Right, these aren't the actual probes that came with it. These probes came with it. I'm not so keen on these because they're not very sharp, but I have got these crocodile clip ends, so I've put them on a spare on those, and use as a spare pair for gripping things. And these are off of an old multimeter of mine that this one's replacing because it went up in smoke due to me being stupid. But then that's all part of the fun of electronics. I do have another multimeter here somewhere. Just one second, I'll find it. There it is. This is, well, this is the small one. We'll use this for comparison maybe in the video. We'll see how we go. This one has got, the leads have got a couple of crocodile clips on that just make it easy just to grip things. So we'll come to that as and when. Right, so these probes are slightly sharper than the one that come in the kit, so we'll use them. Oh, there's a manual came with the user manual came with the multimeter. There's quite a lot in it, but we will refer to it if we need to. This is just a basic run through of it, so we shouldn't need it. And it came with a little temperature probe which is in here as well. Right, so the multimeter itself come with two sets of batteries. Let's switch her on. Power button on the top, you hold it in, it powers up. So it's 12 degrees out here in my shed. You've got a light on the back, which is pretty weak, but it would work if you were in the dark somewhere, maybe under your dashboard of your car or something. You'd be able to find what you were trying to get to. If you see on the display here, there's a power symbol. If you press the button on the side here, it takes that away, and you press it again, it brings it back. With it on, that's auto shutdown mode, which will shut down the meter after 15 minutes. If you wanted long-term monitoring of something, you can turn the auto power off function off, but we'll leave it on for now. Right, as for the probes, they plug in the slots in the bottom here, and as you can see, it's auto ranging at the minute. It says auto on it. When you press the button to select a function, it flashes on here where you should connect your probes, which I thought was quite neat. So even a beginner shouldn't make the mistake of connecting the meter up wrong and then not being able to measure whatever it is they're trying to measure. So let's plug the leads in, and we'll have a little play with it and run through it. Right, I'll take the case off the bench. So we've got the meter, put that down over there, works out the way. Right. And I've had this out for about under a minute, and I've tangled the leads already, so it's good going for me. Right, let's have a look. I've got, hang on, I've got a box of components here, random bits and bobs, to see what's in there, what we can measure off of that. Right. What have we got? A relay, some sort of choke, a couple of transistors, some capacitors, a few resistors. Yeah, let's have a look what we've got. A couple of LEDs. Oh, and there's a variable LED there, that would be fun to... A light dependent resistor. We'll play with that as well. Right, so to begin with, let's set it to the ohms function first. And we'll grab this resistor. And that looks like red, red, brown, which will be 2, 2 and 1, 0. So that's 220 ohms, that should be. Let's just put the probes on it. Let's see if I can do it. There we are, 218 ohms, so that's well within tolerance. Right, what else have we got here? A little one here, what have we got? That looks to be the same, another 220, a smaller package, again measuring 218. And what's this one? That, oh god, the lighting is terrible. That's red, 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 I believe, so that's 2, 2 and 2 zeros, that should be 2.2 kilo ohms. And it is 2.2 kilo ohms. Let's have a look. We've got a potentiometer here, which is a 10k pot. So if we measure either side, sorry about the camera swaying, so I'm leaning against it, 10 kilo ohms. And if we measure into the middle, it's still reading 10, but if I adjust, if I can stay on the probes and adjust it, there we are. We've got 6.7 kilo ohms. Just turn it down a bit more and going down, so that works fine. What else have we got? We've measured about all the resistors. That's 100k. Let's try that one. Across the two measures 100 kilo ohms. Across to the centre there. Hang on, if I can get on it properly, which I can't. I'm falling off it and it's sliding on the bench. Hang on. Let's try again. Let's try putting this onto the middle and the end. And according to that, it measures 130 kilo ohms. So this has come out of something, so I have no idea where this actually came from, this. Direct this side. Yeah, it's all over the place. I believe that that could be faulty. But I'll tell you what, we'll check that with the other meter. Let's just turn the other meter on to ohms. I don't know what's wrong with that. It's not happy for some reason. Right, this one's got a couple of crocodile leads, so you should be able to clip onto it. And I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, it's all over the place, so this is obviously a faulty component. Anyway, let's have a look what else we've got. Right, so we've done the resistors. Let's move them. This one here is 0.1 of an ohm. So let's see if it can read that. It's a nice 10 watt resistor, that. And it does read 0.03 of an ohm. So that is very low. And it's 10 watt, 0.1 ohm. Right, so let's try something else. Should we try, what's next on the list? Let's try, let's have a listen to the probe when you put them together. And I like the green light that comes on when you touch the leads together. So if you're in somewhere and you couldn't hear, if you're in a noisy environment, you may not hear the beep, but you can. There's a visual beep. Let's check these I've got a fuse here and a holder which I took off of the board. Let's just, yep, that's fine. And what else we got? We've got another fuse here somewhere. I saw it. There it is. Let's try that one. See if that's good. That's good as well. Right. So we now know the beep. It's quite loud. And we'll switch now to diode mode. Now, have I got a diode? Oh, there's a big one. I have got a big one there. Right. So let's connect this up. Oh. Let's knock everything flying. That'd be better. Measure the diode. 0.5 across that way. Reverse the lead. It should get nothing across it, which we don't. So that's a perfectly good diode. Sorry about me keep knocking the camera. It's the only place I can stand it. What have we got here? That is a transistor. No idea what sort it is. It's got a number on it, but let's just see if we can find out if it's an NPN or a PNP. Nothing. Nothing. .2 this side. 0.2. So this looks like an PNP transistor. Positive, negative and positive. There we go. Now there's a big power transistor here. I know this is an NPN, and I also know that the base is the left hand leg. So we'll put it on there and we should get a reading there, which we do, and a reading there, which we do. So that's a perfectly good transistor. Let's just try it the opposite way around just to make sure. This is a brand new component, so it's fine. I think it's been in a breadboard once. Right, so that's the transistor side of things. What's that there? That's a whole lot of baby transistor. Let's see what that is. Let's try. It's either going to be centre, base, or to the left one, I would have thought. No. I'm not even going to look at the number. Let's try first. Oh yeah, it's going to be an NPN, I believe. Yeah. So let's try putting the negative on that side. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, so that's another good working NPN transistor. Right, next on the list is capacitance. We've got a few capacitors here. Let's have a little start with these little baby ones. Right, what have we got here? This one says 10 microfarads. Now this was taken out of a broken piece of equipment. Hang on, I'm having trouble getting the leads on it. I'll measure it, and there we are. That did come up with 10, but it's fallen off. There we are, 10 microfarads, perfect. What's this one here? This one is 100 microfarads, so this will take longer to charge up. Provided we can get on the legs. The legs are so short on these. There we are. It should take a moment for it to charge up. There we are, 93.3. So again, that's good and working. Oh, what's this one here? It's a nice one here, 450 volt, and it is 179 nanofarads. So it's probably 180 nanofarads. Right, what else have we got to check? Right, I can use my power supply, but I can't get it into the shot. No, hang on a minute. Let's put it onto volts first, shall we? it's auto ranging again now, so we'll try it again. There we are, 12.3 volts. This is an old PC power supply, so I've got 3 outputs. 5 volts. This one should be 3.3, which it is near enough. Just for, let's use the other meter quickly, and we'll check the same, just to see what we get on there. The ground, this should be the 12 volts, which it is. This will be the 5 volts, which I can't see it, which it is, and this should be the 3.3 again, which it is, so that's fine, that's the same. So let's plug the light back in. There we go. Oh, this has got a, with this, let's just switch to the NCV function, which is there. So if I bring up, this is a live cable. There we go. Right. So the only other functions we have are amps and milliamps, which I'm not going to mess about with today, but I'll show you them. When you change to that mode there, the milliamps, you saw the milliamp one was flashing, and it's saying lead because it wants you to move the lead. So we disconnect the red lead and plug it in over here, and there it's ready to work. And if we press it again, we want to go to the 10 amp scale. Oh, hang on, it won't do it while the, I don't think it'll do it while the lead's plugged in. Right, 10 amp scale, the 10 amp one's flashing. We'll plug into there, and then it's ready to go again. Right, so go back to the normal. Oh, let's check an LED. There we go. Right, so there we have it, the Kaiweets KM601 multimeter. I'm really pleased with it. As you can see, I'm just a hobbyist, I'm no professional. I just tinker about for fun. I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you found it informative. And if you want to get one of these meters, you'll be surprised to know that I only paid £22.89, I believe, for this. But if you look on Amazon at the moment, they're selling for £50. I went directly on the Kaiweets website, and at the checkout it added a discount code because they're running a scheme at the moment, and it brought it down, I think it was 38 on their website. It brought it down to £22.89 or 80. I'll put a screenshot of the receipt for it up there, of the invoice, and that way you can see yourself. Anyway, I'm really pleased with it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and leave a comment. Thanks a lot.